We did a run to Costco the other day and got a couple pork roasts for a really good price, so I decided to make a video about doing the cube steaks again because we love them. Got two roasts. They were both under $20 with $5 off, so we got 20 pounds of pork for under $30, and this is what we do with it. This is that Western cuber that I made the video about before, and first thing I'm going to do is take a 2-pound roast off the end of each one. This is for that, remember that sauerkraut, pork, and apple thing I did in the Instant Pot? Well, we love that. We do it in a regular pot now on top of the stove, but we eat that a lot, so I'm going to, put these down in the freezer, and look at these beautiful pork roasts, $1.50 a pound. I'm just going to throw these down in the vacuum sealer. These Beaver sealers are just amazing. We use them almost every day, I'd say. It's just, they work so good and never have a mess up on them or anything. So it does, it takes a little bit of time because of the time it takes to pull the vacuum, but everything just stays so nice in the freezer when you do it this way. So those two little roasts going in the freezer now. I'll freeze them up. And I'm going to go and take the rest of this and slice it up in approximately 3/8 to a 1/2 inch thick slices. Now, I probably should have pre-frozen these a little bit just to make them easier to slice, but I didn't think about it. So I'm just going to, take my time and slice through them. And these are absolutely gorgeous pork roasts, and we love these things. We love the cube steaks. We pack them up. I'll show you. We pack them up in packs of 2, and we throw them on the griddle or in a frying pan. And usually we've got about 100 pounds of onions from the garden down there that we'll cut up and caramelize with them. And then put a little bit of A1 steak sauce on it. You've got a wonderful meal. Really good. Not a lot of fat. You can see this is the other white meat, I guess they call it. And where can you get pure meat like this for $1.50 a pound? Just amazing. Looking at the price of beef, it was like $12-14 a pound. Unbelievable. Then the two ends I'm going to save for a stir fry. They're great to just slice up and use it to make a stir fry too. So I got this Weston machine set up, and what I do is run it through the fat way first, then turn it 90 degrees and do one pass that way. And we have really nice cube steaks. And these things just, if you took these slices and you cooked them up in a frying pan or on the griddle, they'd be like shoe leather. You run them through this machine like this, and they just come out tender as can be, and cook so fast and just, so good. They're really great. So, it's a good cheap way if you, you want to prepare meals ahead. This is a good cheap way to have a bunch of meals in the freezer. So it's it's a little bit time consuming because it doesn't have a motor on it, but it's not really that bad. Just like 2 cranks and each one's through. So I turn this over to the boss now so she can work on cubing them, and then I'm going to start packaging them. But you can see they're just gorgeous. So I got out my trusty cup with the whole bottom cut off of it, and I'm using 6x10 bags for these. I like to stuff them in the smaller bags because I can get too wide in the sealer. I'll show you that in a little while. And the only way to keep them so you don't have to clean them later or anything is you put this cup down to the seal area just past where it's going to seal. And then I'm just going to take 2 steaks, 2 nice ones, slide them in there, and ready to go down and seal. You can see that's a perfect meal for the 2 of us. So this is some teamwork going on now, trying to get this done quick. It's a lot of work to process, but you can't beat the price, and we just love having these in the freezer because you always have a quick meal. So again, I'll just throw 2 more in there. Boom, and You see the seal area is perfectly clean doing it this way. So it does take a couple of minutes to process it, but God, you go out and try to buy any kind of cube steaks, and you're gonna pay close to $10 a pound anymore, I think. All right, boss beat me. She's done. I've got to try to catch up now. Too much talking going on here. But a little while later, I had 25 bags here with 50 cube steaks in them, so that worked out good. It came out even. Now I'm going to go down to the kitchen in the basement and fire up the Beaver sealer. Now I'm using the big one now because you can see I can get 2 6-inch wide bags in this one at a time. Kind of cuts my processing time in half. The smaller one works just as good. We do that whenever we go to 8-inch or larger bags, and that one's a little bit quieter. But they both do the same thing, sealing. So it's just a matter of putting them in there and sealing them, and everything stays so good when it's chamber sealed like this. I don't know why, but it stays better than when we used to use the food saver. So these machines, something we couldn't live without anymore. I think they get used just about every day. And there it is. Everyone comes out perfect. So I just can't keep up with her anymore. She's putting a date on them, so then we put them in the freezer. We know, when to use them by and stuff. And it's kind of like a production line going now. But yeah, if you're looking for a good cheap sealer, I'll put some links to these Beaver ones, because as you've seen for a couple of years now, I've been using them, and absolutely we love them. We couldn't live without them. Oops, I'm trying to rush it and pull it open early. It really does open up by itself if you have some patience and wait. But I got a slave driver pushing me faster. So that didn't really take that long to get them all done up. And there's 25 bags of them, 50 steaks, and the 2 roasts, and the bag of stir fry, all ready to go in the freezer to enjoy later. And it all was cost under $30 in the end. So I'm happy, and you do get some good deals at Costco every now and again. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.